But step out of line, and I have the power to make the rest of your existence a never-ending fiduciary nightmare. Have I made myself abundantly clear? Good. All right then, down to business. Now obviously you're here because your painfully inadequate accounting led to numerous administrative discrepancies in your most recent tax return. Quite honestly, your return was so utterly incomprehensible that we were shocked to find a human actually filed it. Excuses and groveling will do little to help you at this juncture. Although it is rather enjoyable to watch you pitifully squirm. What's important is that we properly assess your fiduciary mess and reconcile your discrepancies. Can I count on your compliance, taxpayer? Firstly, on your personal taxes, you took the standard deduction. However, you also filed itemized deductions that totaled a greater value. Additionally, your itemized deductions were unusually large when compared to your reported income. As I'm sure you're well aware, claiming the standard deduction while also claiming itemized deductions totaling a greater value, in addition to claiming deductions unusually large for your annual income, is a huge red flag for us here at the agency. I'll obviously need to see all the receipts for the itemized deductions, so I can reconcile those records with your most recent filing. Moving on, there were numerous flagrant issues related to grossly incorrect amortization periods. It appears you mistakenly or fraudulently used the wrong amortization period for a variety of your business expenses, which resulted in extremely inaccurate deductions. See the highlighted line items here on Form 4562. I appreciate your remorse. Just don't let it happen again. And finally, it's come to our attention that you omitted several foreign accounts. As I'm sure you're aware, taxpayers with foreign financial accounts exceeding certain thresholds are required to disclose them on the Report of Foreign Bank and Financial Accounts FBAR form. Yet you failed to file an FBAR form at all. Look, I'm going to level with you, taxpayer. Given the numerous omissions and inconsistencies in your filing, it appears this audit is undoubtedly going to be an extremely long and painful process. Additionally, I will be sending a team of agents to your home to oversee a field audit in order to conduct an on-site examination of your financial records and other relevant documentation. Depending on your compliance during the field audit, I will consider suggesting that my superiors treat you with leniency. Is that all understood? And scene. Whew. I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased. An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did? It pleases your mistress to hear that. And considering you were not a total disappointment, I'd be interested in exploring another scenario with you. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
Welcome to the Abode of Mysteries, where today we will play the ancient game of chess. First founded as the Indian game known as Chaturanga before the 600s Anno Domini. That's year of our Lord Christ! It traveled throughout space and time to reach us today as the most popular board game of all. The game used to have elephants for pieces, but now it's like bishops and stuff. Do you know how to play? That's okay. All you'll need to know is you want to trap my king in what is known as checkmate. If you develop your pieces out into the center of the board and pay attention, those are all the tips you'll need to start off. But I'm pretty good at chess, I'll have you know, so it's not like you'll get me first time, he laughs and scoffs. I have the pieces set up right here. You can be white, I'll be black, which means you go first.
Swiftly, you surreptitiously exchange the position of your king and queen. They're similar enough and close enough to each other that it is difficult to notice without a practiced eye.
You'll never defeat my superior opening preparation. I've memorized all the best moves from all the best players.
Parker plays his first 10 moves extremely quickly, but then begins to pause.
Wait a minute. I don't remember it being quite like this.
His openings aren't lining up. He must be shaken.
Going for my throat, eh? That means you'll be overextended and I can sneak in from your weak points. Oh, where are your weak points?
Move by move, Parker's opening forcefulness seems to dwindle.
We are approaching the end game.
Parker offers you a trade of pieces.
You should have accepted that!
Parker's play becomes erratic. He was clearly hoping you would trade the pieces down to make the position simpler for him to keep in his mind. It's here that he makes what seems to be a grave mistake. Could that be his rook ready for the taking?
Oh no! I resign. Well done. You bested me in the classic game. Still, I will see you next time for an ever so complex game with many of my beloved rules.
And there, in the deepest recesses of the Feywilds, that is where I shall find the Everblade.
The petite blonde thespian turns her attention to you suddenly, greeting you with a cheerful smile.
Oh, hey there! I didn't realize I had an audience.
She draws a hand over her face, perhaps to help her concentrate. And then...
Hail, fair traveler. Have you seen a sword in these woods? A sword that sparkles with the light of the evening sun, even in the darkest of nights. Acting, of course. I put on a different play each day of the week. Today is Fantasy Friday. The play of the day is Everblade. I'm playing Spindle, a forest spirit trying to save her home by finding a magic sword. Hey, you wouldn't be interested in joining me up here, would you? Great. Can't wait to see what you could do. I'm sure you'll break a leg, but don't break too many. I only have 4 of them. We each pick stock roles and then improvise our way through a little sketch. The genre is our guide. We're very commedia dell'arte here. I'll give you a character, and you can direct the story from there. Oh, don't worry. It's no big deal. We're just playing. There are no stakes at all. We usually don't even have an audience. The important thing is that you have fun. Oh, and that you're comfortable. I am big on the actors being comfortable in their space, so we shouldn't do anything too intense before we get comfortable performing with one another. That means no roughhousing and no, for lack of a better word, no being a creep. So as long as you follow that rule, I'll play along with anything you say and do. Promise. There's no wrong answers. That's the spirit! And remember, if it ever gets too much for you or you're uncomfortable with the subject matter, you just let me know. Let's pick a safe word. You say the word, and we'll stop doing whatever we're doing. Okay? My word is Davenport. If I say Davenport, it means we stop what we're doing. Go ahead and pick your safe word. Oh, okay. Bison. Bison. Bison, bison, bison. Got it. Great. Let me introduce you to today's audience. Gee, wasn't expecting the spotlight to be on me today. Florence is the personal assistant to Mayor Celia herself. Oh, don't you go bigging me up now. I'm nobody special. Just focus on your performance. And no, I'll be cheering you on. All right. In that case, let's start. Woo! Yay! Florence loves this fantasy stuff. She's a great audience, too. Very encouraging. You'll do great. Today's play is Everblade. I'll be playing a forest sprite. You play all who I encounter on my adventure. Lights up. Hail, wise wizard! I am Spindle, the sprite. My forest is dying. The flowers wilt and the leaves fall and die in all seasons. I beg of you, look into your crystal ball and tell me what I must do to save my home. And so, dear viewer, the sprite began her quest to seek the sword Everblade. She traveled far, and on her road faced many dangers, such as oh my! A bridge troll! Mercy, kind troll. I am but a humble forest sprite. We have no use for money, and so I have nothing with which to pay the toll. Very well, if I must. But you should know that I come from a long line of powerful dancers. We have 2 left feet, but 2 right feet as well. Ha ha! As I cut a rug, so too do I cut your lifespan. Yay! And so, the little wood sprite continued on her adventure. Finally, after many days and nights, she came to the resting place of the fabled Everblade. There, atop a mountain of discarded swords from days gone by, sat the dreaded Sword Lord, a terrifying warrior, clad from toe to tip in rusted metal hilts and blades. Once a sword entered his collection, he would do anything to keep it. This would be tricky. Hail, Sword Lord! I am but a humble sprite, hailing from the forests far to the west. My home is doomed unless I have the power of the Everblade at my side. So, I beseech you, can you, be cool about this?
You leap at Jeremy, intent on skewering her with your imaginary sword, but she just leaps out of the way, sending you tumbling to the floor. It's quite embarrassing.
Whoa! Huh? Wait, why did the human fall over? Davenport! Sorry, you seem nice, but, well, the thing is, I don't actually know you that well. I'm not comfortable with that level of physical contact yet. Maybe we should call it for the day. I'm actually feeling a little beat. Sorry, Florence. I know this one's your favorite.
Oh, no, that's completely all right. Don't mind me. We all have our off days. I'll be here next week. Same time, same place.
Thanks. See ya. Hey, not bad for your first time. I know that it can be a little overwhelming when you're in the thick of it, but try to keep everyone's boundaries in mind, okay? It's no fun for anyone if the performers can't trust one another. So, as long as you promise to do your best, you're welcome to come back. Remember that every day is a different genre, so if today wasn't really your scene, there's always something else tomorrow.
Attention, jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? Maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it! This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage! You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere! Find me those glasses, now! And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is! Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them! David.
And this is the final look. What y'all think? Follow the link in my bio for a full list of all the pieces.
She holds up a finger, pausing for a moment.
Ooh, sorry, 1 sec. I just need to upload this real quick. There, done. Any longer and I would have missed my upload window. You know how the algorithm on Facebook is. If you don't post every day, you completely lose your viewership. Woo, it's a grind, but my fans are worth it. Only the most popular social media app of all time. It's like InstaFan, Sitter, and Knick-Knack all in one. Only better. No, like literally. Facebook bought them all out and combined the best parts of them into the social media platform to end all social media platforms. But it's pretty exclusive, invite only, and I don't think humans are allowed. It is! Much less drama when you can exist forever without moving. I guess, since you don't have a placebook, I could share my feed with you. Fill you in on all the tea so you're not missing out. Oh! I knew there was more to you! Oh, this is gonna be so much fun! Alert! Temperature warning! Woo! Not again! Huh? Oh! It's nothing! I'm fine! Really! It's just a faulty sensor. Forget about it. Oh, huh? I do? Weird! I feel totally fine. It's probably just acting up because I did an extra hour on live. Trust me, I just need a nice hard reset and I'll be good to go. I'll catch up with you after. Try not to miss me too much.
brought some spirits. I can feel it. Ooh, and you also brought that fantastic red shirt. I'm totally feeling that. Anyway, let's see how many you have. Yes! Okay, let's see if it's enough. It's just one. I definitely need more than that. Which is okay, because we have time. Well, I have time. Who knows how long you have left. Sorry. Morbid. Kind of my thing, though.
Oh.
There's a presence in the room with you. You're sure of it. But you can't make anything out in the darkness. As you search for whoever it might be, they address you in somber, funereal tones.
As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Do you wish to proceed? Is that so? Let regret not fill your heart then. Hark! For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
A monstrous creature takes shape from the darkness itself, a terrifying amalgam of bones both human and animal, grotesque, clawed fingers, and seething, swirling shadow.
From brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible, the shadows quiver, the shadows quake and quail. Light has no purchase here, for I am XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX. See you. Of course, I am darkness incarnate. From now on, you are my penumbra. Penumbra. I am the umbra, the darkest core. You are the penumbra. My companion accent shade, like an outer shadow cast from an eclipse. Yes! So tell me, Penumbra, what brings you to the call of night? Did you find that out on your own? Or did you use a hint? Observant. I enjoy those who observe. You appear to be romancing the objects in your domicile. I see. You are embarked on a most interesting quest. However, it is quite trivial compared to mine. As you can tell, I am dreadfully powerful. However, my true potential has yet to be unleashed. Bask in the shadows and remember that sinking feeling you get when you turn off the lights as you return to your bedroom. Then this eerie primal instinct to hasten yourself kicks in while your heart begins to rumble with fear. That, my friend, is but a lick of what true darkness can do. You help my power grow. But with that said, I'm afraid to say my power is waning. If not for your summoning ritual, I may be. Nay, such thoughts are wasteful. Anyhow, I have been waiting in the abyss in search of a companion. Such feelings are unnecessary, although not unwelcomed. You see, the essence of darkness must be discussed before obtained. I have been waiting for eons for a worthy conversational partner. Our sinister lamentations in pure nightfall will serve as the dark ritual and bring forth my armaments. My armor forged from the shadowy depths. Think of them as parts to my true self. However, I have long lost them back during the Great Cataclysm. Naturally, but I am equipped to ease your wandering mind. Know that even this discussion will feed into our dark search. What troubles you, my penumbra? I'll have you know that these aren't just any normal ravens. They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal shade. But after I obtain just a single piece of it, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially. As I said, by having conversations, we initiate the ritual. Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return. I descend into the Banta Black pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form. I sense your curiosity. Stay close, Penumbra, and you shall someday see. What troubles you, my Penumbra? While it may appear childish, it is a title that bears significance to me. Even creatures of the dark are entitled to nostalgia, and its relevancy continues to capture my very essence. Lord of Shadows. Oh, signature embellishments. You'd be surprised how popular of an identity Shadow Lord is. Can't just have anybody proclaim they are the true Lord of Shadows. Which is why I leave my mark as such. What troubles you, my Penumbra? The tragedy that befell my comrades. Before, it was a peaceful time. My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. Then, suddenly, a great power beyond any of ours divided us. I have not seen my allies since, and at the same time, my armament was lost. Like such a flimsy concept could be our undoing. It is an unexplainable force beyond reason. But that won't matter once I am at full strength.
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding to himself.
Can this be?
He spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Yes, the dark power begins to creep and course through me. Yes! I knew I had a good feeling about you, Penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned. My soul quivers with might. Oh, that's exactly the idea. I thank you for awakening me. Encountering you has been the most exciting event in a very long time. For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest. Oh, and no need to reinvite the light. You're now a denizen of darkness, after all. Unless being in the dark brings about a fearful sensation that tickles your heart too fiercely. Farewell.